Welcome, this is Nathan Crawley, and this is my product presentation. Welcome to the Android app. Are you sick of not having a nerd option for getting things done in Android? Are GUIs just too easy to navigate through? Welcome to Command Line Android. You can you can be an extreme nerd by memorizing a list of various commands. You can make a to-do list. You can modify and edit the list. Confused? You can ask for help. You can ask for the help with the help command. Never lose, never leave your house and get lost? Easy, but can read maps? You can locate yourself with Google Map. Too afraid of going outside to check a weather because you're always on a computer and can check the you can so instead of going outside to check the weather, you can check the weather a nerdy way. Also, if you want to, also you can type out the entire website of a location and it will take you straight there. Yeah. Also, because there will be many commands and more commands added to this in the future, you could see a list of commands by simply typing help and only give you your command and a short description. Be true to yourself and always be a nerd. Alright, so I did the whole project on this one. I had a plan for making it a chat room, but I didn't have the equipment or the people to test such a thing. So that's why we have like the .bot. We had a plan for a file view app thing, but we didn't have time to complete that. The structure allows for simple removal of commands by so the structure of the code when I wrote it up, it's actually very easy to add a new command, as all we have to do is make a class and we add a new object to a hash table. And so I was able to disable the commands that I couldn't quite finish by just simply hashing them out. So this makes it for very good future usage in adding more things. I made my first big effort was to try to reiterate some of the things I had done previously in command stuff, and that ended up due to documentation problems. I discovered that I actually needed to work on documentation as a priority, which was backwards a little bit from. However, I also had video problems. Why are those fixed? The first big effort was made for that, and then the rest of the efforts I made, I was trying to demonstrate that I understood how to use the concepts that was taught in class, instead of going straight for the more utility of things that would simply reiterate the thing that I have already demonstrated with the first level of it. Okay, so that's that. We'll just go real quick. I'll do a quick demonstration of all the things like you requested. So we will go to my phone, which will require me making this a file transfer mode, and then we can. There, we fix it. Demonstrate this real quick of all the things that we did in really brief summary. So right here, we've muted this, good. So right here, this was some of the other stuff I was testing out earlier for making pictures. So we make a new, and then we can do things like we can add a thing to a specific list, we can add another thing to a specific list, and then we could add another one, and then we have the ability to remove it. We can also completely remove the list, but I didn't go through the list completely enough. So we looked at this again to see what else we could do, and then I showed that we could view a thing, and I could show the remove help, so I could see how to remove something specifically. And so then we could, as you can see, number 2 is empty, so we can move something specifically in the list. We go to the symbol help, and here we can change the symbol to a comma, and then using the comma symbol, we change it back to a period. And we go to the help to check to see more commands to do, and we do weather help. Now, as you can see here, I had a problem because of that thing. Now, if we go earlier today, it was working, as you can see on our slides here. Right here, I had it working. It worked correctly the first time. Took a second to load. I'm not entirely sure if this is my phone not having proper internet or what it is, but after I do it once in a day, it does not let me do it again. Or I got really lucky last time, and for some reason it let me do it 3 times in a row, and I was glad to have recorded it, but then as soon as I tried to do it again later, it once again was not functioning. So the weather stuff has gotten really finicky. Alright, going back to the next part of the video. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, so you're supposed to be able to do more with that. I was trying to demonstrate it, but we could not because of the finicky nature of that JSON receiver. So this is the other part. And as you see here, we can get the regular location, or we can show it on the map. And web highlight showing that you can't visit the website doing this, but if you really want to go to the exact website, you can bring it up, and as you can see, it doesn't want to load anything for web pages right now. And then ping pong was my original test to make sure the structure worked, and that was the one test I needed because every other test after that would demonstrate that the would also use the same structure. And so it worked for everything. It was actually a lot of fun building the structure of this. I really enjoyed it. I will probably do more of this in like video games and game mods that I want to do in the future for fun. And it was interesting putting this into this concept into something different. All right, that should be it.